Roblox. You know it, you love it, you probably grew up with it. I know I did, and with so many different games available, why not at least give it a try? No matter what kind of game you may want to play, Roblox probably has it. Whether it's a tycoon game, a role-playing game, or even a grand strategy game, sure, why not? But you know what they're missing?
Well, I could show you some product placement. The capitalism is inescapable. Do you have money? Do you know people who have money? That means it's time for me to convince you to give it to me. And how best to do that? Than by being relatable. Kids like Roblox, so now so do we. Welcome to the latest capitalist hellscape, Walmart land. Let me tell you, when I logged in here, I was hit with an immediate sense of dread. It was dead, both in the lack of people sense and in also just the visual sense. There are two areas in Walmart land, the smaller of which is house style.
What the fuck does house style even mean?
Here at House Style, you'll find so much to do, such as paint some nails. Not yours, of course. Have you ever seen a Roblox character's hands? Ooh! Of course, there's also some roller skating, but who fucking cares? Look at this fucking obby! Yes, you get to jump across all these real-life products in a long, arduous test of your true gamer skills. Just look at all of these difficult jumps and... oh, it's done. Okay, moving on. The other area in Walmart land is Electric Island. The big game in this area is the DJ booth, which lets you really let out your creativity by mixing different tracks together to make something truly sick. Here's what I made. I know, truly inspired. It all really came together when I found the air horn button, or maybe it was the track titled Journey to the Metaverse that did it. I don't know, but I quickly ran out of there before I threw up from reading the word metaverse in an actual video game that I was playing. Electric Island, of course, also has a stage where you can see some musicians performing this very weekend. Now look, Roblox musical performances aren't like a novel thing anymore, so I think you're gonna have to try a little harder than this lineup. Still, at least it's not 21 Pilots. Of course, we also have plenty of product placements scattered all around the place, including a flat-out ad for some Jonas Brothers flavored popcorn.
What is up, Walmart land? It's Kevin Jonas from the Jonas Brothers.
There's no game here. It's just a button that you press, and you get an ad. To finish up Electric Island, we have Netflix trivia, which no one warned me included a jump scare.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Noah Schnappa.
Yeah, it's trivia about Netflix shows. I don't know what you want. The two issues I have with Walmart land are that A, we're just blatantly advertising to kids now. No more trying to hide it through not so subtle product placement in movies or anything. Literally press a button and get an ad. What? Whoa! But more importantly, there's no real game here. Where is the fun? All I feel is dread.
Now, Walmart Land is the most recent example of corporations trying to use Roblox to advertise to kids, but it's far from the only one.
Welcome to what I can only describe as Amazon's Fall Guys for kids. You know, as if Fall Guys wasn't already, understandable for children. I gotta give them props for the more minimal branding. You still know it's Amazon though, but what I can't give them props for is the actual game. Yes, you can play something here, but I do not see how these hedgehogs are meant to be intimidating at all. At least I can kick around these Amazon boxes though. Another place I found was Spotify Island. Again, it's mainly a platform for these virtual music performances, but there's also a very strange platformer game thing going on as well. There's these little points that you collect, which I guess you can spend on things, but I went to the K-pop land and I got stuck in a queue. And that is definitely not the first time that has happened this week. Do you know what I got for waiting in this queue? A signed light wand thing. But here's the kicker. Where's the signature? Huh? I waited so long. I was so patient and I just wanted to play as Tracer Blizzard. That's all I asked. I was also taught some special K-pop choreography. I didn't press a button to do this. I was just forced to floss. Now we're gonna go to one that's not as tied to music, which is Beatland by T-Mobile. Now I know the name does make it sound like it is tied to music, but you are not ready for this. It has the same very dead hub thing that Walmart had going, but here we have a very interesting little mini game that we can play where we install Wi-Fi in someone's mansion. Meanwhile, the dialogue, as well as literal signs, try and sell you on committing to working at T-Mobile at the age of fucking 9? Anyway, I completed the Wi-Fi install job, which, by the way, OSHA violations aplenty here, I'm sure. I got paid with a pogo stick, because minimum wage does not exist in Roblox, and then I drowned my sorrows by flossing in the middle of the official T-Mobile nightclub. Moving back to our more music-related games, here we have iHeartland. Yes, these names are very creative. I'm so glad you noticed. Luckily though, this is the only game here that's actually, a game. This is a pretty standard Roblox tycoon game where you just make money and you upgrade your fancy new radio station and, repeat until you're bored. It does have its own unique spins, like having to collect energy to actually power the radio station. You get this energy by just sucking up random electronics you find on the side of the road, or by slowly dissolving people into energy as their body tries to fly away from you. Did I mention Intel is here? Yeah, okay, so again, product placement, but I'm not gonna lie, this is funny as hell to have to upgrade my radio station's Intel processor from an i3 to an i5. Personally though, my radio station runs on AMD. Don't tell Intel because they will take me off the Also, State Farm is here. They have a whole park with a Ferris wheel and merch. Oh, and yeah, Jake from State Farm. While this should be a complete shock to me, this somehow isn't even his first time in a video game. So add that to the ever-growing Jake from State Farm canon.
Are you ready for a curveball?
Chipotle. You ever want to work at Chipotle? No? Well, too bad, because they created a 90s version of Denver that is oddly burrito themed, and now you have to work there in order to earn enough burrito bucks to live. Or you can just become Guy Fieri. Yeah, the entire game is just filling up and then wrapping burritos using these wonderful stretched JPEGs as your ingredients. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got into a rhythm here and just kept going for like 10 minutes straight, but don't worry. Wrapping burritos isn't the only job here. Just head to the oddly extremely human man, and he'll put you to work on the grill, making Chipotle's new meat. Sadly, I can't show you what happens on the grill because this minigame crashes my entire PC. I am never eating at Chipotle again. But even still, they kept pulling me back in. I kind of got into some Chipotle-induced trance. I just kept making and wrapping up burritos. It was never ending. Oh, you want some extra protein? Here you go. You want extra guac? Well, that's gonna cost you extra, buddy. Over and over for hours on end.
What? I'm not immune to Roblox propaganda.